It's a late night for us. Maybe some of us are very tired. I know December is a very busy time for a lot of families. But maybe this year we're tired in a different way. We've made so many adjustments, so many changes with our celebrations, gatherings, and traveling. Maybe we're just tired also of so much bad news, tired of the battles, the arguments, tired of the divisions and the tensions and the stresses. Since they speak the word of God, the prophets are always timely. I find again and again that they write to us right now in our own situation. I've wondered in the past why this first reading tonight from Isaiah includes those sort of dark passages about slavery, exile, war. Well, maybe because we sometimes feel that way, as though the conflicts and divisions in our world will never come to an end, that there never will be real peace, and that our future is one of grief. But I would summarize Isaiah's words tonight in this sentence: put down the weapons, pick up the child. After I celebrate a baptism, I often ask the parents if I can hold the newly baptized baby for a few moments. It helps me remember hope. The birth of a child is hope for all of us. We see that life and love still go on. And for a moment, when holding a child, you put aside your own concerns. It's the child that's important at that moment. And our future really is one of hope. We look at the face of that little child and we can see in their eyes wonder and excitement because they're looking at this world of ours with new eyes. They've never seen this before, and they're amazed at everything there is to see. And tonight, as we celebrate Christmas, we're invited to hold a child. And this child that we're invited to hold is God. In our imagination, we could let Jesus look at us with those same eyes of wonder, that same amazement. Let Jesus look at us with his gaze of love, just as we look at him. And what hope he sees when he looks at us. What beauty he sees as he sees the image of God. This is our blessed hope. And truly, all children are our hope. And whenever we nurture and protect and encourage a child, we're strengthening our hope, we're acting in hope. And our hopes are realized when we work together to make our world safe for children, a place where they can grow and thrive and become what God made them to be. Tonight we're reminded how every child is a Christ child in a way. Every child is the hope that God sends into the world. Jesus taught that unless we change and become like little children, we will never appreciate nor can we receive the gift that God is offering. Children, can quickly point out to us adults what we don't understand. They see right through us. They see when our egos are too big. They see our hypocrisy. They name things as they are. There's a very old church, an ancient basilica, that stands in Bethlehem, the place where Jesus was born. And the main door into this church is very low. It's less than 5 feet high. I have trouble with that doorway that goes downstairs to Singular Hall. You can imagine what I do with a 5-foot-high door. And everyone who goes there is reminded you have to bend down, sometimes even get down on your knees in order to go in this doorway, the Church of the Nativity. Christmas is a time to be little. It's a time when we realize that we all have a lot to learn we have a long way to go. And the usual ways that we think of strength and power, the ways of force and control, they don't work. They never have and they never will. It's time to put down the weapons, pick up the child. And the weapons are not just the physical ones. The weapons can be our words. They can be our thoughts. They can be our attitudes. We need to put them down, pick up the child, let God see us as we really are. Because it's love that really changes things. And it's good for us at this time of year to take to heart again what Jesus also taught, that what we do to the least ones, the little ones, we do to him. It's such a blessing for us to be able to go among the poor, not because we can give them something, but because of what they give us. It's a blessing for us. They minister to us. And the Apostle Paul, in his writing to Titus, reflects with us tonight on our hope, our blessed hope. He sees it as a wonderful interaction between God and ourselves. He sees that God's grace, of course, comes first, and then we respond with lives of goodness, with lives of virtue. We learn, because of God's grace, to live lives of self-control, of doing the right thing, of being kind to one another. And this interaction, this relationship is our blessed hope. And it's this that will change the world. What wonderful things happen when God and humanity come together. And that is, after all, the meaning of Christmas.